Here's the truth. Success doesn't come from grinding endlessly. And this is a bit of a reason for this video as well. Yeah, the whole series is because I see so many people talking about grinding endlessly and all this bullshit. And yeah, you have got to put the hard work in, no doubt about it. The other end of that spectrum is people say, meditate on the rock and just do a lot of affirmations and you will attract it in the unit. It's all bullshit, yeah? You've got to put the hard work in. But the main point here is that you've got to do it with focus. Focus in the right stuff to get the outcome that you want. Who are you taking advice from? If the goal is to achieve 100k per year, then why are you listening to people that aren't doing it? Yeah, if it is to be a millionaire, stop listening to people that aren't doing it and they're talking about being a billionaire because they're on a totally different perspective now. Get the right stuff from the right people. So let's get stuck into it. How do you use your strengths, your right strengths, just like I've just mentioned, to get the actual outcome that you want that matter? So on that topic of what matters, these are the things that you are passionate about. What do you value the most? And you need to align your values and passions with your strengths so that you can not just achieve higher financial goals, but to also live a life that you are feeling fulfilled, yeah, that you're passionate about, whatever that may be. Some people may want to help more people and like changing the world and all this stuff. Some people may go, well, I need to get more money to support my family and do the things that I want because I've only got one life and I need to live it, yeah? All those are possible. So here's the key. This is why finding your strengths is essential. It fuels your energy. Passion fuels your energy. When you're turning up every day full of energy, there's actual science and research on this. I did videos previously on psychological capital. The state of how you show up each day will determine your success. So make sure that you're fueled full of energy because it influences your state more often. So you give out, you signal that confidence to people and more opportunities will come your way naturally. And that's no like airy-fairy laws of the universe sort of bullshit. That is actual evidence that if you go out there, you signal things off, things will come towards you as well. Yeah, your signaling can be your body expressions, yeah, your body movements, your facial expressions, the words that you give away. All these give signals that attract new opportunities. So make sure your energy is right. Number 2, strengths create excellence. Look, focusing what you're naturally good at allows you to deliver extraordinary results. If you're not very good at it, then you can't solve the problem for somebody else. And by solving problems is how you get paid, right? A company doesn't employ you because you can't solve a problem for them. Where your role actually comes from is that a lot of people have once upon a time said, hey, look, we've got this problem in the business. How do we get rid of it? Let's get somebody sat in that seat that can handle it. And then it's your job to show that you can handle it and beyond. And it's the same with anything. If you're an entrepreneur, you will understand that you get paid depending on the problems that you solve for people. Yeah, it's always the same. So your strengths, the more you focus on them, that creates excellence and it gives people the confidence that you can deliver on that excellence as well. And number 3, alignment boosts fulfillment. So yeah, look, it's not just about money, is it? What would you do when you've actually got 100k per year income, $1 million per year income? I work with these people. I've built 7 millionaires already. And it's not about the money. In fact, if you're chasing the money, millionaire becomes very difficult because you're doing it for the wrong reason, okay? So you'd make it about something else. The more that you chase after fulfillment, let's say helping more people, or you're doing it for a bigger cause, or you want to get this X amount of products out there because it's just a fantastic innovation in the world and you want to change the world. That is a bigger purpose. Money is just the scorecard. So alignment boosts fulfillment. There's no point being very wealthy, still hustling 80 to 100 hours per week, and then you can't spend time with your family. So really recognize, what does fulfillment mean to you? And this comes from your passion and your values. So if you haven't already, you need to get the A Players 100k per year playbook. The link is in the description below. In that playbook, there's a few tools that you can use that will allow you to accelerate faster and earn more money using the things like passion and your strengths. Let me just give you a quick overlook of those. So I've got it up in front of me now. So The passion compass. Ask yourself, what activities make time fly for you? If you're just sitting around waiting for that clock to achieve 5 p.m, then you're in the wrong place, right? You've got to look at what activities make time fly. What puts you in flow? What topics do you love learning about? What kind of work leaves you feeling energized and not drained? Because you need to keep those energy levels up. Look, it should never feel like work, right? What you do should not feel like work. That is the ultimate goal, and that's when you know you feel fulfilled. I always say I retired when I was 30 because it hasn't felt like work for me ever since I've started living my passion and doing the things like these YouTube videos and helping you out. Number 2, action steps. Write down your answers and look for patterns. What patterns from the playbook are you starting to find that come out the most? Number 3, do a strengths audit. So, in the playbook, you will have a blueprint where you can do a strengths audit. What tasks do you excel at naturally? What colleagues or mentors praise you for? Yeah, getting feedback from them. Sometimes you're playing the game at such a high level that you don't recognize what people recognize you for. Yeah, because that ultimately is where your value is. And if it's not what you want to be recognized for, you need to change that so you are recognized for it. You're giving signals out for some reason. You're giving signals out that's giving people the thoughts that you are something that you may not be. Yeah, and you can change that. You just need to give out different signals. And also, what challenges have you overcome that better you the most? And challenges aren't a bad thing, you see. Challenges are opportunities that you should be finding more challenges so that you can grow. And here's a pro tip as well. Combine your passion and your strengths for maximum impact. For example, if you're passionate about problem solving, then you should put yourself in more situations where you problem solve, because ultimately, you get paid for that as well. The bigger problems you solve, the more value you deliver, and the more you get paid for it. So Lewis, how do you actually do this stuff to apply to a corporate career? Yeah, look, you've actually got to go and do something, right? You can't just sit in a playbook and write about it all the time. And that's what the playbook does. It gives you the next steps. At the end of each section, it tells you this is what you need to go and do to make more money. So here's some ideas that you can do. Align the passion and the strengths that you've just learned to align them to your role. In your current job, if it doesn't align with your passion and strengths, you got to take ownership. You need to change that. Showcase your talent. Stop flying under the fucking radar. Whoever's giving you that advice, terrible advice. You need to be seen for it. So get on social media, get on LinkedIn, start talking about it, start bragging about the stuff that you're doing. Don't do it with a big ego. Do it with purpose. Do it with passion. If you learn the stuff in the A Players book and from these videos that I've showed you over these past 5 videos on YouTube, then you will be able to show people authentically this is why you have the right to brag. That is really important, so make sure that you master it. And number 3, upskill strategically. What I mean by that is don't just keep hustling away. Start thinking smarter about how you achieve these goals that you want. Who do you need to hang around? What courses do you need to take? What YouTube videos are specifically going to help you achieve your financial goals of 100K, then $1 million per year? Who do you need to be hanging around in your friends group? Yeah, the family members that are pulling you back. Are you letting your friends know that these are your goals and you want support with them? Yeah, so you're aligning everything as well. All these sort of areas, emotional intelligence, the psychology of it all, the strategy of how you're going to get there. These are key things that you need to be learning, right? So make sure that you're learning the right stuff. If it's financial goals, make sure you're learning the right stuff that will allow you to achieve it and you're hanging around the right people. Again, there's a tool, a blueprint in the A Players 100K per year playbook that shows you exactly how to do all those things. So what are we talking about essentially? Now you need to be a leader of your field. You need to be seen as not just a leader in your business, but a leader in your field. Yeah, you will get valued so much when that business feels like, fuck, we've got this person and they are an absolute A player. Yeah, they are an A player, not just in our business, but in the whole game. Yeah, just like in the game of football or any sport. Yeah, if a team's got that person and they brought that person in, it makes that business stand out more because they've got that player in the game. You need to be that A player, and that's what the whole book is about. There's a whole podcast on it as well, A Players and the 100K per year podcast. Go and check that out. So Why is this important as a leader? Well, passion inspires the team. If you've got an A player and you are the A player, you will inspire the rest of your team. It also builds strength and credibility. You need to be doing that all the time. Otherwise, somebody else will overtake you, okay? So you need to be doing it all the time and showing up as much as you can. Hence why being in an energized, powerful state more often is essential. Scientifically proven and by the way, that sounds really cliche when I said that. For those of you who don't know, I've got a PhD in that area within business. So it's not just like some psychology field. It's proven. Yeah, you've got to have that stronger state more often, more confidence, more optimism, more self-efficacy, goal setting, achieving goals, all that. You can watch those in other videos, by the way, on my YouTube channel. And most of all as well, alignment creates vision. Leaders who align their work and the way that they spend their time with passionate things, it inspires others to come on that vision with you. Yeah, the best leaders in the world, they have vision and they do what it takes to inspire their team to come on board with it. So stop thinking like an employee, think like a leader. They aren't just tools that you can use, right? They're the foundation of every career success. When you align what you love with what you're good at and how you can get paid for it, that for me, and I imagine if you've watched this so far, that is the essential part that you need to stop chasing the money and start chasing fulfillment instead. The money will come when you're fulfilled. Yeah, when you're doing fulfilled work, passionate work, it will come. So if you've been following this series so far, you've seen everything that you need to see about discovering your unique thumbprint, how you can start standing out and not being vanilla, and how to create meaningful, purposeful work, and most of all, how you get paid what you're worth for doing all that as well. That's life, right? That's life. Achieving your goals, achieving what you want, and being fulfilled as well. If you've missed an episode, go back and watch them. They give actionable steps at the end of every one. And also, you can get them all from the A Players Playbook as well. I assume you've got that right now. If you haven't, it's in the description below. So thank you for watching this whole series. Remember, your unique thumbprint is your superpower, and you need to take ownership to use it and harness it. Because if you don't, nobody else will. So, hope you've had a lot of value from this, and I hope you've started to increase your income or figure out ways to increase your income. If you haven't, then make sure that you read through the playbook and also subscribe to the channel so you can figure out all the other videos combined, so you can start to work out how you can increase your income and take the next steps to do so. That's my goal for you. That's what I'm passionate about. So subscribe to the channel and I'll check you out in the following videos to help you make more in any job.